So it's time for me to make another video because I was stupid and I didn't upload on Friday because I was doing shit. And yeah, so I'm making it up Saturday. Anyways, what I gotta tell you guys is that I kind of just came to some sort of realization. Now, I've officially made 8 months on NoFap. Since the beginning of the year till now, I haven't masturbated. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I just came from like this like straight incline of just temptations and not even really urges, just because it's not like I need to go masturbate, but it's just like my body is so sexually driven now.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'd like it if you didn't disrupt my YouTube. So I came to this, so like with this sexual drive I've been having, I've really like just, it's been like all over, right? You know, like you know what I'm talking about. If you're on NoFap, man, you're going around, you're doing your business, you're getting boners, and you're just, those thoughts are coming into your head. So I got a few topics I'm going to talk about on really what to do with it, what you should do with it, and just something that I really need to tell you guys. Okay, so what I decided to do today, I was supposed to do I was doing some meditation, right? I was supposed to do some shadow work and all, right, with some some special traits. Well, instead of actually being able to tap into the trait, right, that I wanted to integrate with, wasn't able to come up, and then arousal started coming. I was just getting the boner out of nowhere, and the thoughts were coming, and I was like, okay, what's, if I can't bring up the other trait, then maybe I should just probably go on this. What would someone who loves themselves do? First answer was arousal, so I was like, okay. So I go ahead and let whatever thoughts come. I just meditate. You know, I do the typical process I normally do, right? I meditate, I go, I say, all right, number one, you know, how do I feel? I feel really, you know, however I feel horny as fuck, need to fuck something, right? Blah, 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 blah. You know, get down to the level, when was the last time I felt this? Get with that memory, get with what's going on there. And then for the third part, you go, when was the first time you felt this? And then I just sat there for about a good long 40 minutes to about an hour, I want to say. I really didn't keep track of time. I just turned off my phone, put it up to the side, and I just sat there. Cross leg meditate. Don't cross your legs if you meditate for more than 20 minutes because it just hurts when you get back up. Like, you're going to think your muscles are just like dead because you're going to get up and you're like, oh! And you're going to think like your ligaments are just like too tight to even move. So it's bad. Yeah, you'll get tight. But not the point. Anyways, what I noticed is that I just had like a circulation of energy, right? The exposition, the introduction to the energy, then just this rise up as it got more powerful and more powerful as I sat with it and just really started to manifest it. And then I just reached that climax where I was just like at the peak of how hard I could get, and where I was just sitting there just dealing with the energy like, oh. And then the falling action where everything, I just couldn't get aroused anymore. That was as long as my drive wanted to go. And then slowly exposition. And then I noticed once I came out of it, I was tired as fuck. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to get up out of bed. So I got character roles to prep. Got an audition Tuesday. I'm about to be getting up on the thespian stage, but that's another thing. So I'm tired as fuck, and I'm like, wow, I still got so much to do. So I get up off my ass, I go get an orange, I walk around, I gotta cook, and now, you know, I'm eating this meal right here. Yeah, you know how it is. And I noticed something. So, but I'm gonna get to that little noticing epitome after. Right now, I just want to talk to y'all about what I discovered, and that was, well, I mean, what you should do when you have these strong drives of sexual energy, just powerful bursts and waves of just, right? What you want to do, one, I would say, there's a few things I'm going to present, just a few ideas. One, take the energy, acknowledge it, feel it, and be like, okay, so I have the energy, it's with me, what am I going to do with it now? Oh, all right, so you want to alter that sexual energy into work ethic, right? Alter the energy in a different path, right? So when you're horny, because sex is a very powerful, intense energy, it's got half of you guys addicted on porn. It had me addicted on it. It had me waiting to bust a nut every day. It's having me want to make booty calls. So it's intense and it forces you to really got to do things. So redirecting it, right? So take the energy, manifest it, and really, I would say breathing into your balls, right? Obviously, it's slang off Elliot Hulse if you know him, right? Getting into that sexual root, and then finding a place for you to direct that energy. So if that's like, okay, I got to get to work in like a few minutes, or like, you know, if I got homework to do, it's time to get on that, and you get that urge, this is where a big power of NoFap can come in. And if you learn to use it, you'll be surprised. Now, obviously, you'll probably keep getting aroused, but what you want to do is really take a few minutes and just kind of breathe and just take the feeling it. Now, I'm going to get to the last point. NoFap ain't gonna get you off your ass. Just because you ain't jerking off doesn't mean you're gonna automatically get the energy to go out and put all this shit, start a business, do all that. NoFap ain't gonna do that for you. You got to. And I noticed that when I was tired. As soon as I got up, dude, I'm like, I don't want to do shit. Okay, 8 months on NoFap. Well, how could you feel tired, bro? How could you feel in any sort of way low and not wanting to do anything at all? How do you feel tired on NoFap? Because NoFap doesn't offer you limitless energy. Simple as that. When, you know, if you want to get up off your ass and do things, you got to do it. NoFap, I've made this statement before on my channel. NoFap gives you the energy to do it. NoFap gives you the energy to go start that business. I've said it before, I'll say it again. NoFap cultivates that sexual energy within you, and it sits with you, and it makes you want to do something, right? And when the urges really get heavy, you know, what do you guys do when you get the heavy urge? Porn, jack off, right? When it really gets bad, what you gotta learn is redirecting that energy. Go and do something other than masturbation. This is when you get that sexual spike. That's not the time to sit back and jack off. That's the time to use those superpowers. That is the time to go out and say, hey, look, that's a superpower. Smack that shit and fucking use it. It's like one of those little power-ups you get, right? You're running around, you catch it, but you got to get up off your ass to go get that power. You got to have the discipline to wait on that power, because you get that little flat line and then bam, you get that sexual spike, and then you got to use it. But what do y'all do? Depositing it right in your beds and toilets. You know, you gotta understand something. Just because you're not masturbating doesn't mean you're gonna do great. Okay? Just because you're not masturbating doesn't mean you've unlocked the key to life. It's giving you the energy, right? It's pushed the pendulum. It's got it swinging, but where's it gonna swing to? Right? I got you moving. Now where are you gonna go? You gotta put that shit into play. You gotta make that shit work. And ain't nobody else out here gonna do it. And NoFap, just your sperm cells aren't gonna do it. You gotta do it. Right? When you get those urges, when you get that feeling, you gotta get out there and do what it is you gotta do. Take that energy and fucking use it, man. That's all I gotta say.